The sky's gray, it's like this every day. The town is full of predator, don't turn a little prey. I flip $1 million out of nothing, make them feel a certain way. Hoping that the switch.
Fisk unit. Soldier. Fisk unit. Soldier. Fisk unit. Soldier. What's good, y'all? Fisk Vegas, the hardest voice of sports. Go ahead, hit that like button and subscribe to the Fisk unit while you at it. Y'all know what time it is. If you ain't with it, you best get with it. Now let's rock. Listen, hit that sub button. You understand? Hit that sub button. Join this Fisk unit army and get Fisk unit tough. We are on the road to 6K. We a couple hundred from 6K. Okay, I just want 6K by week 1. This Fisk unit army needs 600 soldiers to march into week 1. I promise you, I'm taking it to the Eagle fans. I will take it to the Cowboy fans. I'm going to take it to the Commandos in the nation's capital. We want blood this NFL season. Okay, Giants fans, we have been getting shitted on for too long. I'm tired of being the butt of all jokes. Time to be the laughingstock of the division. This our year to talk shit. Alright, we kind of had to shut up last year after 39 QB sneaks and free sodas. We kind of had to lay low, but we back outside. Giants Nation is back outside this season, and I'm leading the damn charge. I ain't like the rest of these YouTubers. I got time for the bullshit. Alright, we getting these jokes off next season. So make sure you subscribe to my channel and join this damn war, because this is a war. Alright. And here's another thing, all you sensitive people, oh Fisk, you shouldn't use that. It's a sports channel. If you think I'm using war in any other reference other than Giants fandom, then please leave my channel. I ain't got time for that. And speaking of war, okay, why is Darius Slayton still on the team? Okay, why? Like, I don't understand why he's still here. Now, some random on Twitter, some bozo who think he know what he's talking about, but he really don't know what he's talking about, and he's a sucker, by the way. This individual sent out a tweet talking about how can you defend Daniel Jones but blame Darius Slayton. So before I get to the trade, okay, which I would do in 10 seconds, because I would love for Saquon Barkley to have a complimentary third down back who could put in work of Myles Gaskins. I'll get to that in a second. You know why we blame Darius Slayton and don't blame Daniel Jones? Because in order to blame Daniel Jones, the ball can't hit his hands. We blame Darius Slayton because the ball is hitting his hands and it's hitting the turf shortly after. The whole objective of a wide receiver is to catch the ball. He fails to do that. How can you blame Daniel Jones if the ball is hitting his hands? If the ball hits Darius Slayton's hands and he fails to catch it, it's his fault. So are we supposed to blame Daniel Jones for Evan Ingram dropping the ball too? Are we supposed to blame Daniel Jones because the offensive line can't block too? Is everything supposed to be Daniel Jones' fault? Stop defending Darius Slayton. It's one thing to defend Odell Beckham Jr. when he drops balls in a playoff game because he's Odell. We know he gets busy. He's like that. Okay, he can have a bad game and recover. Darius Slayton will never recover from that Washington game. He'll never recover from that Bengal game when he dropped a wide open touchdown bomb on the sideline. Let's not forget about that one either. Okay, he's not good enough to recover from that. Evan Ingram, he'll never live down that drop in Philly in front of Giants fans. He's not good enough to make us forget it. He's not. That's why I said Evan Ingram needed a change of scenery, because Giants fans will never let him. It will never let it go. He'll never prosper in New York because the Giants fans will never forget the dumb shit that he did. Fumbling handoffs in the backfield. Dropping wide open slants. Well, we weren't going to let Ingram live it down. He was never going to prosper here. Darius Slayton is the same way. You're never open. You ran a 4-3 and can't beat nobody down the field. And when you do beat people down the field, you drop the ball. If Darius Slayton was so good, Kadarius Toney wouldn't be here. We wouldn't have to pay Galladay. We wouldn't have to draft Rondale Robinson. He's not good. And he's not good enough to overcome the negative things he's done the last 2 seasons. He's just not good enough to overcome it. Need I remind y'all that Galladay was hurt last year. Tony was hurt last year. Shepard was hurt last year. As always, Darius Slayton is the lone healthy receiver and didn't do shit. I'll wait. Somebody give me an explanation for that. I'll wait. Mike Clay on ESPN. Hope I'm pronouncing his name right. I think it's either Clay, whatever. He proposed a trade. This trade consists of the Giants sending Darius Slayton to Miami and us receiving Myles Gaskins in return. For Giants fans who aren't, a lot of Giants fans just watch the Giants, and I understand that. But for those of y'all who aren't in the loop on Myles Gaskins, he's a third down back. Okay, he's great catching the ball. He played a lot of slot receiver for the Dolphins. He's just a good catching back. He would be the perfect complement to Saquon Barkley if we wanted to run Saquon Barkley on first, second down, and then have Myles Gaskins come in and help be the pass catching guy, kind of like a LeGarrette Blount, James White situation. Okay, now Saquon Barkley can also catch the ball, so this will be more like a Devontae Freeman, Telvin Coleman situation. Remember in Atlanta, Kyle Shanahan had Coleman and he had Freeman, and they both could run and they both could catch. It would be a little bit something like that. I think that works for both teams because Matt Breida. I mean, 5 years ago, Matt Breida fine, but right now, no. Something happens to Saquon. That's not Devontae Booker back there. Devontae Booker, I don't know why we got rid of Devontae Booker. We could have cut Slayton. All right, but we chose to cut Devontae Booker. I don't know why we cut Devontae Booker, who put work in for us last year. Devontae Booker put work in for us last year. He should still be here. Kyle Rudolph didn't do nothing. Devontae Booker actually put in work. So I don't know why he's not still here anymore. So we need a quality backup running back who could come in and fill in if need be. Myles Gaskins, ironically enough, 2 years ago when I won my fantasy league, Lord Brunson, Entertainer, Philly 500, hold the L. 2 years ago I won our YouTuber fantasy league. All y'all can pound sing. Okay, fuck shit happened last year. Godwin got hurt, and I still don't know how I lost. I had Amon St. Brown, I had Chris Godwin, Kamara, Saquon, Najee Harris, and I found a way to lose that damn. Anyway, but the year I won, I had Myles Gaskins in my starting lineup next to Derrick Henry. So Myles Gaskins is reliable. He can go out there and get you like 4 or 5 catches, man. I like the kid. I do. He's a good compliment for Saquon, okay? Because if we I don't want to knock Saquon. I love Saquon. He's one of my favorite players. So I don't want to say anything negative about Saquon, but if he's not that good in pass protection, and we want to isolate the two and have Myles Gaskins be more of a third down guy because Saquon's not doing this job in pass protection, it makes sense. All right, but I think Saquon is good enough in pass protection. Word on the streets is Saquon's lining up all over the field, and he's going to be an important part of the offense. I'm just saying, even Saquon need to get some Gatorade every now and again. I've ever had Myles Gaskins out there when Saquon need to break a win and have a damn Gatorade break, then have Darius Slayton out there on third down, and Daniel Jones is dumb enough to throw him the ball, and he drops it, and we lose, and then everybody in Giants Nation got to fucking cry for a week because Darius Slayton was even at the stadium on third down for the Giants. So I'm trying to avoid the worst possible situation and Darius Slayton being on the field and an important down for the Giants because Galladay got injured off screen again. Tony fucking got an oblique injury, or Wan'Dale Robinson needed some Gatorade. Like, I don't need this. We don't need these problems. We don't need Darius Slayton on the field fucking shit up. Let him go to Miami. Let him go to Green Bay. Let him go to Baltimore. Let him go to the Bears. Go anywhere but the Giants. Indianapolis ain't got no wide receivers over there outside of Michael Pittman. This place is for him to go. Okay? But anyway, that's it. That's all. Subscribe to the unit if you're rocking with me. My name is Fist Vegas, and I approve this message.